Welcome back, trainers, and man, wow, Niantic is on a roll with the updates for the month of February, as well as tiny little patches. I'm not going to go over all of the patches that are currently doing. We're going to talk about the events that we can expect for the month of February because there is a ton of them to go over. And do you see that shiny Lucario on the screen? Yes, that is actually going to be happening, folks, as well as shiny Happiny, and as well as possibly finding shiny Chansey in the wild. Now, which one of these Happinis is the actual shiny? That is going to be this one right here. It's just going to be a little bit lighter, I suppose, or I guess a little bit brighter pink, but the variance is ever so slightly different. That's cool, though. What does Chansey look like shiny? Well, it doesn't really, it's kind of just lighter. So new shinies are always welcome, especially this one here. Pretty exciting. Blissey is a fantastic gym defender, so that's pretty nice. Now taking a look at Riolu, how can you currently obtain these? Well, that's only going to be through the 7 and 10 kilometer eggs. That's it. But you're going to see in their wording here that might point to something else. Just maybe. I don't think they're going to necessarily release it in the wild. But what I do think is going to happen is they're going to possibly put it in the raids for you to go out there and raid and possibly encounter that shiny with good IVs. I mean, if you're hatching them out of eggs, anything's good IVs out of an egg, right? If it has like 10 attack compared to a 15, yes, that may not be optimal for you to power up, but the difference is so minuscule. But nonetheless, you will be able to get that shiny Riolu. We'll go over that here in just a moment. For the next Shadow Pokemon, we were wondering, what is it going to be? Well, it is going to be Raikou, folks. That's right. Shadow Raikou is what Giovanni is actually going to have. So if you did not complete the month of January, it will actually roll over, so you will be able to get yourself that Shadow Raikou. Now, taking a look at the first event here, this is going to be going down February 1st at 1 p.m. PDT until March 21st, in which you're going to be able to collect Woobat out of your breakthrough. So I currently have mine set and ready to go, and as simple as that, it's not going to be able to be shiny. There's nothing really too significant about this Pokemon either. It is going to be revolving around the whole, Valentine's, and it has the heart on its nose, and that is why they actually picked it. So we will have that voting very soon on Sunday, in which I'm going to be able to claim this before that. If I did not do so, I wouldn't be able to actually vote because you're not going to be able to claim other rewards. So it's just going to be lining up perfect for me on February to take care of business. Moving into the next event that they have announced here, this is going to be the next legendary raid. This is going to start February 4th and go until February 25th, featuring Tornadus, which is going to be a pure flying type Pokemon. It's going to be extremely weak to electric and rock type Pokemon. So should be pretty nice. It is going to be the first pure flying type Pokemon, so pretty interesting to see what that's going to look like in Pokemon Go. I'll be going over counters and everything you need to know in another video because it will become very lengthy, and I just want to get all of the news that's currently happening right now. Now for the next event, this is going to be going down February 7th at 8 a.m. until Monday, February 10th at 10 p.m. your local time, the Sinnoh region celebration, in which more Sinnoh Pokemon are going to be spawning in the wild and appearing in the raids. This is going to be pretty nice. I do think they're going to be gearing you up with more Sinnoh stones so you can evolve more Rhyhorns during that community day. All right, trainers, here we go. This is probably the most juicy bit of information here. 7 kilometer eggs obtained during this event period will exclusively hatch certain Pokemon from the Sinnoh region, including Badoo, Combee, Bronzor, Gible, which can be shiny, folks, Gible, Riolu, Hippopotas, which you will see here in a moment, can be shiny as well, and Mantike. Event-specific field research tasks will reward you with encounters with Pokemon that were originally discovered in this beautiful region, as well as Sinnoh Stones. So there you go, there's that Sinnoh Stone thing I was telling you about, I knew it. And then, at last but not least, if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Riolu and shiny Hippopotas. Stay tuned for more details. So it looks like you're going to be able to get Gibbles possibly through research tasks, Riolus through the research task, and the Hippopotas. So that is what they're talking about, as you will be able to encounter Riolu, not simply hatch it out of eggs. So get hyped for that. I knew it. A hatchathon for shiny Riolu. Called it. All right, moving on to the next bit. Love will soon be in the air. Our annual Valentine's Day event is coming back from Friday, February 14th at 8 a.m. until Monday, February 17th at 10 p.m. your local time. And of course, the pink Pokemon. Pink Pokemon will be appearing more often in the wild and in raids. in eggs and in field research tasks. I don't know, the hearing Pokemon, which is going to be to the right there, and Olomola, which is that funny looking fish to the left, which looks like it should evolve from Love Disc, which it doesn't. The carrying Pokemon will be making their Pokemon Go debut. They're rare though, so you might encounter them only if you're very lucky, okay? Straight up telling us that they're going to be rare. During this event, regular lure modules will last up to 6 hours and you'll receive up to ×2 catch candy bonus. If you're lucky, you might encounter, or you might hatch, I should say, Happiny or encounter a shiny Chansey in the wild. So you can hatch Happiny, shiny, or you can find Chansey, shiny in the wild. Neat. You're not going to be able to encounter shiny Blissey though, right? All right, so moving on to the next bit, man, they are really dropping it on us for the month of February. So we're gonna have a raid day featuring shiny Lickitung. Neat. This is gonna be going down February 5th at 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. your local time. This is gonna be on a Saturday. So your local time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., in which it can have the move, well, it will have the move Body Slam, which can be pretty interesting for PvP. Now, this is going to be your typical raid day. If you've never experienced one of these, what's going to happen is, well, every single raid should technically have one of these Lickitung, in which you can go and raid it for its exclusive move and an increased chance of it being shiny. Now, the raids that are not going to have it appearing are going to be the ones that do have a current EX pass on it. Those will be blank, right? You're also going to be able to get up to 5 free raid passes. So how to collect those is simply going to a gym/raid, look at it, and you will easily get it in your inventory. Simple as that. It's going to be one of those orange ones. You're not going to be able to stack them. So basically, once you complete one and then look at the next raid, you'll simply get the next one in your inventory. And also keep in mind, you will not be able to solo this thing, okay? It's going to be close if you have a team of Lucario, but you can't do it. So are you tired of all the information yet? No? Good. Well, because there is a lot more, let's continue on here, folks. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at something interesting. This is a little bit off here from the blog that they did post. So basically, the amount of battles that you could previously do for the Go Battle League was 15, and now it has been increased to 25, as well as the kilometers for the next battles that you need to complete from 5 kilometers to 3 kilometers now. So that's awesome. We'll be going over more of that in another video. On to the next event. They're just dropping them one after another here. Celebrate your love for friends with a special friendship weekend event. So this is going to be starting February 21st at 8 a.m. until Monday, February 24th at 10 p.m. your local time. So what is it going to detail? Well, friendship levels will increase faster, ×2 trade candy, half trade Stardust cost, which this is all great stuff. The number of gifts you can open daily will increase to 40. Here we go. They're bringing it back. I really like that because, well, we can hatch a lot more eggs. Let's get it. The number of gifts you can carry in your inventory will increase to 20. So make sure you take advantage of that. Send as many gifts as you possibly can so people can open them, so you can possibly become one lucky friends and increase all of these friendships to the best friend level, which is amazing, right? Not going to complain. A new event is a new event and more features for us to take advantage of if they're going to be giving it to us. So this is going to be fantastic. We'll be going over more details as these dates do get closer. All right, so moving on to the final bit of information here regarding, well, the events. There's a whole lot of other stuff that is going on behind the scenes regarding little patches, which we will talk about in another video because I don't want to give you information overload here, folks. So this one is new. This is real new. So what do they have to say? Pokemon Spotlight Hour will feature a surprise Pokemon. All we'll tell you is that it will appear more frequently in the wild on Tuesday, February 4th at 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. your local time. But that's not all. Mysterious Bonus Hour will feature, you guessed it, a mysterious bonus. This unknown bonus will be live in the app on Tuesday, February 6th at 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. your local time. So they didn't say a Pokemon there. That might be a Stardust bonus or something like that. Maybe some crazy Stardust bonus like ×5. Who knows? I mean, it's just an hour. And then we have that other one featuring a Pokemon for an hour. What could that possibly be? I could take some guesses. I could take a few guesses. I would love to see Gibbles in the wild for an hour. Little mini community day without its move or anything like that. But who knows, folks? This is all new. And honestly, my head is spinning from all this information and what I'm actually about to go do after I'm done recording this video. Hopefully everything goes well and I could bring you guys that. Anyways, with that said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, trainers. Let's go, and I will continue to bring you the information you need to know. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care!